The purpose of this video is to show you some common types of in-text citations in APA style. In-text citations are the citations that you put in the body of your paper and should be included anytime you include information that is from an outside source. Typically, an in-text citation in APA style will look like this: open parentheses, author last name, comma, year, close parentheses, and then the ending punctuation. I'm going to cover some of the common ways to include in-text citations in your paper, along with some common variations on the general rule. The first way to use an in-text citation is at the end of a paragraph. In this example, I paraphrased information from an article, then put the citation at the end of the paragraph. We have the author's last name, comma, and then year in parentheses, and the period is after the parentheses. Another way to cite is to include the author's name in the narrative of the paper. The author's name is included in the sentence, "When looking at studies of block scheduling, Cook notes that most of them were conducted," and so on. Because the name is in that sentence, you will just need the year after the author's name. Where does the information for the in-text citation come from? It comes from your references page at the end of your paper. Anytime you cite something in your paper, there needs to be a corresponding citation on your references page at the end of your paper. You can't have an in-text citation without the corresponding full citation on your works cited page. There are exceptions to the author, comma, year example I gave for in-text citations. For instance, if you have a direct quote in your paper, you should include the page number in your citation like this: I have the author last name, comma, year, comma, and P.8 for page 8. If you cite a work with 3 or more authors like this one, you should only include the last name of the first author listed in your in-text citation, followed by et al., which is Latin for "and others," then the comma and year. If the work you are citing does not include a year, it will be indicated by the N period D period in your citation for no date. That's how you will show no date in your in-text citation too. Finally, if you cite a source with no listed author, your in-text citation would be the first 5 or 6 words of the title in quotation marks, followed by a comma, then the year. There are lots of rules for APA citations. If you ever get confused when citing, try searching for the answer using a trusted website or ask a librarian. You can get help from the EC3 librarian by visiting, calling 814-413-7020, or sending an email to library@ec3pa.org. Thank you.